Joining us now is Dr. Robert Murphy. He's a professor of infectious diseases at Northwestern University Feinberg School of Medicine. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning.
We see some numbers ticking up, and I'm wondering if, while more people are getting vaccinated, is it more important to look 2 weeks out post-spring break?
Yes. I mean, we need to follow this out a little further. The question is, how big is this next wave going to be? Is it going to be blunted because of all the people that have been vaccinated? Which now, numbers of 83 million people have received at least one vaccine dose. So we'll see. But it's very disturbing.
Dr. Murphy, we're seeing this uptick nationwide, but globally we're also seeing a rise in terms of deaths from coronavirus. And you pointed out in your email this morning that France is seeing quite a surge.
Yeah, France. Oh my gosh, it's they on a per capita basis, they're 3 times worse than what we are right now. I mean, it's just amazing there. And what's happened to them is they've had to go back to basically a complete lockdown again. There's a curfew at 7 p.m. till 6 a.m. every day. I mean, completely in the wrong direction. Same thing happening, even worse, in Eastern Europe. And even in Asia, there's upticks.
And what concerns you most of all the variants? Is it the Brazil variant that we have to worry most about in terms of protection from our vaccines?
Well, right now, the Brazil variant probably is the worst one, the P1 variant. Brazil is a complete disaster.
Yeah.
Right
How
now.
widespread is that variant in this country right now?
There's not too many. I mean, don't forget, we don't hardly test for variants. We're very low on the list for testing, but they've found over 50 of these variants in the United States in very bizarre places, like rural areas and people who have traveled or whatever. But half of them are coming from Florida.
Wow.
In Hong Kong, they're halting shipments of the Pfizer, the BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine. I think we know it as the Pfizer vaccine, correct?
Right.
Because of packaging issues?
Well, okay. Talk about politics.
Yeah.
You're in Hong Kong. The people there did not want to take the Chinese Sinovac vaccine. They don't trust it. They don't believe the Chinese. They wanted to wait for the Pfizer. So all of a sudden, there's this problem with the shipment. That something's wrong with the package or something. I don't believe any of it. This really has to be investigated. It sounds very, very suspicious to me what's going on there, and it sounds like it's a political play between the Chinese vaccine and the European vaccine and the American vaccine. I don't know. I would be very wary believing anything coming out of there. It's got to be investigated.
All right, let's get to viewer questions. Here's the first one. Just wondering if there are any current statistics regarding the immunity of persons who had COVID early in 2020 or who were part of the vaccine trials.
Yes, there are, but there's not too much. They have statistics in groups who've been followed out for at least 3 months, and it looks very good. Antibodies are up there. T-cell response is very good. We will be seeing more very soon about these particular responses, because this is a critical sentinel cohort group that we have to follow, because we have to figure out how long it's going to work in everybody else now that we have millions vaccinated.
Next question, should a pregnant woman in her second trimester get the vaccine?
Yes. It's been shown that the vaccine is safe in pregnancy. There's been no problems in pregnancy, and even the baby will get the mother's antibodies, like she does for like what happens with other diseases as well.
One more question. Is it okay to get the COVID vaccine while taking amoxicillin for a dental procedure?
Yeah, now this person probably has some other reason why they've got to take prophylactic antibiotics when they have a dental procedure. If it's a minor dental procedure, yeah, just go ahead. But if it's a dental procedure that could result in fever afterwards or some kind of side effects, you should treat it like any kind of procedure. Have the vaccine first and then have the procedure, or wait 2 weeks later. It has nothing to do with the amoxicillin.
All right, Dr. Murphy, thanks for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
Thanks, doctor.
Great. Have a good day.
You too. If you have a question for Dr. Murphy, head to our Morning News Facebook page and post it there. We will talk to him again tomorrow. Let's check in now with Paul. Hey, Paul.